Hi, Dragons. My name is Grace Licata, and I am in a group of wonderful educators who are pitching a game, Sorry, Charlie, to help teach our students right from wrong. This is our game box, Sorry, Charlie. This game is a social skills game based around difficult interactions in school for kids ages 6 through 10. You need 2 to 4 players in order to play this game. The objective of this game is to work to get Charlie through their school day from start to finish. Charlie will run into conflicts along the way. Do you have the problem-solving skills it takes to get Charlie back on the bus? This game is designed to be utilized in elementary schools or schools with students who have learning abilities that are within the ages of 6 through 10, but could also be used at home if they wanted to. Preferred place to keep this game would be in a school counseling office, psychologist's office, or social worker's office, or a classroom. It can and should also be given in any gen ed or special education classroom. This could be used as a classroom icebreaker or could be used for students who are struggling with conflict with their peers at school.
Hi, Dragons. I'm Victoria. This is how you set up Sorry, Charlie. First, you open the game board and place it on a flat surface. Then you shuffle the cards and place all the cards face up in a pile in the middle of the game board. These are the directions to Sorry, Charlie. The person with the soonest birthday plays first. Each player chooses a Charlie and places them on the start spot. On each turn, draw a card from the deck and read the conflict Charlie has run into on the front side of the card and the choices that Charlie is given to make. Choose what you think is the best solution to the problem Charlie has run into without reading the back of the card. Once you have made a choice, read the key on the back to see how the choices you made for Charlie will affect their day. Move Charlie the number of spaces forwards or backwards listed on the back of the card according to the choice made. If your card directs you to move more spaces back than where Charlie currently is, move back to start. Place cards in a discard pile next to the board. Your turn is over. Move to the player sitting to the left of you. Repeat with the next player until someone reaches the afternoon school bus.
Hey Dragons, my name is Allison. So these are our images of our Sorry Charlie game pieces. So we tried to make each of our Charlies inclusive. We intentionally chose a kind of gender neutral character. On our cards, we used they, them pronouns for Charlie. And we intentionally created all the characters with different races to be as inclusive as possible. And we thought that Charlie would maintain his theme with his cute little cartoon t-shirts. This is our game board for Sorry Charlie. It shows Charlie starting on his bus at the start of his day. And then as his day goes on, he travels through his school day, whether he's inside the school building in the classroom or out on the soccer field. And it's the pictures kind of incorporate different choices that he has to make throughout his day before he gets to the school bus at the end of his day. And you can see in the middle is a place to put your cards.
Hi Dragons, my name is Alexis and I am here to share with you some of the cards that we have for our Sorry Charlie game. And I'm only going to be sharing a few with you today. There will be a full game of cards if and when you decide to invest in our game. And I will tell you a little bit about why we chose these cards. So each card has the conflict that Charlie runs into on the front of the card. And on the back side of the card, it has the different choices that Charlie can make against whatever conflict they are presented with. So we focused around 3 different types of conflicts. Conflicts is categorized by interest, rights, and power. And we focused on conflicts between individuals with different goals. And this is one example of that type of conflict. Charlie notices a classmate being teased and bullied by another student. Should Charlie A, join the bully and tease their classmate too? B, walk away and tell an adult? Or C, tell their classmate to stop and ask that friend who is being bullied if they would like to hang out? On the other side of the card, you can see that when Charlie makes a choice that is considered to be the incorrect choice, it says, sorry, Charlie. So the first choice would have him moving back 4 spaces. The second choice would have them moving forward 1 space. And the third choice would have them moving forward 3 spaces. On slide 10, we focus on conflict between individuals with the same goal. The conflict Charlie is presented with is that Charlie and their classmates are playing a game of soccer at recess. Charlie and their classmate both want to be captain of their team. Should Charlie A, say that since I am older, I get to be the captain? B, agree that their friend can be captain this time if Charlie could be captain next time? Or C, say that if they can't decide together who will be captain, that somebody else is just going to have to be captain. And again, we see that Charlie is presented A and C are both not really the best choice for this conflict, but they have them moving back a different number of spaces. And B would be the best choice for Charlie to make in this scenario. And the last card we will be sharing with you today is conflict about power. Charlie is talking to their classmate about their plans for the weekend, but their teacher is trying to give them directions. Charlie's teacher asks them to stop talking. Should Charlie and their classmate A, stop talking and pay attention to the directions? B, ignore their teacher and keep talking? Or C, laugh at their teacher and tell her that what they are talking about is more important? And again, we see that Charlie has 2 incorrect choices that they could make. So sorry, Charlie, you're going to be moving backwards if you don't make the correct choice. As you flip through our presentation, you will be able to see other examples of cards we have made. But if you want to see them all, you're going to have to invest and get this game for us. Now I will pass it on to my colleague, Susie.
Hi friends, my name is Susie, and I'm going to talk to you guys about why this is valuable and a creative game, and just a little bit about that. It's very fun and engaging collaborative learning game. It teaches students with different backgrounds, race, or upbringing to work together and put aside their differences. It's a great way to teach each student about different opportunities to express his or her ideas, and it builds confidence and allows for one to be heard, especially at a young age. That's where they're building their personality. It promotes active learning and critical thinking, and that really allows for each student to be heard and for other students to respect each other's opinion. And it helps them understand their reasoning behind their thoughts with more empathy, especially with difficult interactions. Most importantly, it builds peer relationships and fosters peer interaction. This game is great, introducing it at a young age, and it helps build social skills that can be carried on throughout the years. So, Dragons, with your help, Sorry Charlie can be used in all schools around the world. Thank you.